my gosh. Okay, is the camera rolling? What's going on? Everybody paying attention to how the trees come in? Because every video I've been starting right here at the door. You notice the subtle changes every day here. The subtle changes. Okay, anyways. Weather report. I just wanted to get on the phone here. There's some crazy shit going on with me again this morning. As soon as I wake up, I had a crazy dream again last night. Well, it was actually early this morning. And what these idiots are trying to do is to try to fucking do an act of denial on people's dream state. This is fucking pathetic. People that I did not know were in the dream. Kids from the school up here, Robert Morris. It was just like, there's shit going on and people I was talking to, and there's a lot of questions being asked to me. But, like the networks that are being set up with dream networks. Okay, this is where this is getting concerning, because okay, we're in the middle of AI emergency. And before I go too far, you guys get ready on your GPSs, your Wi-Fi's, and your human antenna shit, because there's going to be people coming by here to steal. Okay, whatever's going on with this DNA, brain computing shit, all they have to do is walk by here, and whatever's set up, whatever parasitic fucking devices are all over the place, because the AI is outsmarting virologists, I hear today, and it is better than any human on the planet all combined. So, we're here in the middle of artificial intelligence. I'm going to show you my face. The whole field just changed. This phone's so hot. I've been getting updates on my phone, and I don't even click the fucking phone. Phone's still getting hot. There's problems with security updates going on. Fake security updates. And it gets right into your phone, they say, but that's fucking old. That's so old. And there was $1 trillion. $1 trillion scammed last year. That's how good these scammers are. $1 trillion scammed from, I don't know if it's the planet or just the United States of America. And, even a police officer was impersonated. And this is how good it is. There was a fake police officer getting fucking money. Dude, I have nothing other to do and say the prevent defense that I initiated as the coach with the clipboard was not executed. And you guys are doing it to yourself, because all I'm going to say is we're AI emergency. And if you know what emergency is, that's ground wave emergency network. That's emergency broadcast. That is the fucking Pentagon. Excuse yourselves. And what I'm even talking like the guy himself, because he has to think before he speaks, because he's under so many NDAs and so many fucking billionaires that will fucking try to fucking go right up his fucking asshole with a goddamn piece of fucking hot uranium. You know what I mean, Mr. Austin? Former Secretary of Defense. You know what I mean? I hope so, because this is nothing new. This shit's been going around for a very long time. And we're still bullshitting around the fucking ringer. I'll get to that. But the AI emergency right now. What we want is a kill switch, don't we? An AI kill switch. Like, if something's going wrong, we want to be able to kill it, huh? IBM technology that keeps making it through my fucking phone here, huh? We're looking for failures. If something would fail, it continues to work in a data pipeline. Look at the fucking wires. Is that a data fucking pipeline? Is that what you're calling a data fucking pipeline? Condensed fucking matter on the wire. Fucking birds just keep programming my fucking videos in my fucking phone. That's a data pipeline now. Are you fucking kidding me? So let's go IBM. Okay, IBM. The non-proprietary system has one IBM called DeepSeek R1, which is your system anyways. Unreal. And you said it's China's. Give me a fucking break. Unreal. Okay. All right. I'm not pouting right now about your fucking money. Right now, the most important thing is when something bad happens, we're looking for an emergency kill switch. Like you're riding your motorcycle, you hit the fucking kill switch. It cuts the motor. Okay? And if something bad happens, we're looking for that. Where's that at for the human being? Huh? There is no kill switch. You can go to sleep all you want and brain still works, doesn't it? It's like a free energy device for a virologist, artificial intelligence, to make these little tiny little things and compute off of them, huh? Mr. Gates, what the fuck are we gonna do? Have you succeeded in your goal? You know, we have all these contractors trying to kill people, learning how to kill people with these very small things. Were you successful with your TED Talk when you said you wanted to do a good job here? Now where are we going, Mr. Gates? And anybody else who wants to get involved in the, well, what is it? Nothing other than genetics, the fraternal order of Freemasons working on genetics. But Mr. Gates, are you a fucking Freemason? Excuse me, Mr. Gates, do you work with the fraternal order of Freemasons? Let me ask you this too, Mr. Gates. If you have a problem, can you call the fraternal order of Freemasons and will they do something, or will they just say, it's not us? We can't do nothing to help you? Because it's like the wild, wild fucking West with this shit, isn't it? Oh, I'm so glad I'm going to be talking to some fucking elected officials here pretty soon. So glad. Sit at the table with people in person, finally. Find out how they think. But there's no kill switch for humans. Where's the pole at? There's the invisible wires on the ground. It's a data pipeline, isn't it? It'll make a fucking Navy ship disappear, huh, Navy? What else is the Navy up to? Because I hear you guys are up to no fucking good again. Like you just keep fucking plausibly denying that you fucking keep chopping your dicks off, don't you? And hiding in fucking underground fucking bases and submarines. Unreal. You know, it's funny whenever... Okay, here's the play right now. Here's the play. We're going back to 2016 right now. We're going back to 2016, where the IEEE wrote the secrecy, outrage, probability metrics of wireless communications. When people get angry, it's like comedy for a lot of people, isn't it? Just to watch them have this chaos erupt in their environment, and then all the audience that's out here. The new way of doing filming today and making movies. Come on, let's talk about the acoustic cameras. Let's talk about the cameras. Because, hell, if you could see me with Wi-Fi, every fucking neighbor in my neighborhood got Wi-Fi. And what about the live streams coming through that I pick up on my cell phone? If I have no Wi-Fi connection, I have a cell phone signal and I could get a live stream. So that's just like Wi-Fi walking the fuck around, ain't it? You can see people. Hence, Google is going through a court case down in Texas right now for over $1 billion they're being sued for privacy and facial reconstruction and facial recognition and biometrics. Fuck, where's Microsoft at in the mix? How come it's always Google? Where's fucking Microsoft? Alphabet, fucking Google X Labs. Where's Microsoft at in the mix? IBM? Where they at? You're going to pretend like that installation up there that has fucking a command control center that works with the ground wave emergency network and is using fucking Microsoft for cyber fucking command doesn't come here. This is pretty bad. And then I have people who are so fucking honest. It's just really terrible. It's so terrible. Like, if I go to the ER room and talk to an ER doctor and he can't fucking give me any information on all this subject I'm talking about, but I go to a personal care physician and he does, this is fucking fraud. There should be no way I go to an emergency room and they fucking kick you out of the hospital for fucking talking about this. This is fucking fraud at the lowest and the highest levels. It's unbelievable what the fuck's going on. A police officer, literally, somebody impersonated a police officer, for Christ's sakes. And it went right through the system and they scammed and started taking some other officer's fucking paycheck. It reminds me of fucking Border Patrol, for Christ's sakes. It's unbelievable what the fuck's going on. Unbelievable. Well, you guys keep lying to one another. You know, that's like I talked to one of these signs over here. The first thing I said to the magistrate is, I don't know how these guys go to work every day and do their jobs, because all they do is lie to one another. Like, they gotta hate each other so bad and just rejoice in the fucking hate field. And they just lie to one another, and the information is literally, it's like what they did with kids in school. You start off with the first kid, you tell them a piece of information, and you make them turn around and tell the secret to everyone else. And by the time it gets to the 30th kid, it's fucking so far out of whack, and it's not even the initial instruction, is it? And that's human thinking. And we're making neural networks based off of human thinking. Boy, oh boy, it does it 300 times better, doesn't it, guys? Got you all fucking spun. Might as well say girls, too, because we need women in the field, too, because we can't survive without fucking women. Well, Mother Earth is the fucking female and the sun is the fucking male. Go ahead, tell me that's fucking wrong. I fucking dare you. He leaves, she ceases to exist. She's just literally a stone fucking floating in fucking your cosmic fucking asshole space, whatever. That thing goes. All this shit goes. Which is the concern about Sirius clouds. Yeah. Come on, now we're back to solar radiation modification. Sirius clouds. Hey, you park fucking Sirius clouds over someone's neighborhood for 2 weeks and they don't move. And he don't come through. What happens? That changes the genetics of the fucking food and everything. And then I have all this stupid ground wave shit to get in there and do a fucking, just really have fun with your food. This is very serious because we're turning this into a fucking cell phone. And nobody is like, oh, dude, it's Time Cop, dude. Like, literally fucking Time Cop. Have you guys ever seen the movie fucking Time Cop? They were talking about all this shit in that movie. Damn near every bit of it. It's unreal. It's unreal. Like, movie directors all put this shit out there, and SAG-AFTRA just happened. Hi, SAG-AFTRA. And now you got that company called CAA to hide the CIA. Still want to know, CIA, how you're getting your paychecks from the government. And there's over 100,000 operatives, apparently. How you get your paycheck? DOGE, how are they getting paid? And that's why we're requesting emails from the FBI, Pentagon, and DOD, because the CIA is involved in all of them. Like the CIA is in every branch infiltrating its own fucking people. And then I have OSI in every fucking branch. It's counterintelligence. What the fuck is going on? Unreal. Well, we're hard at work here this morning. It's May 12th, 2025. It's roughly 0936. All the wars go, just the slightest bit of wind pressure is a signal. When the wind slightly blows and it goes over your skin, and we're working on smart skins on fucking airplanes that, have light beam fucking fiber optic propulsion and shit. Now the human. Because we got skin cells. And this little bit of wind goes. Can you guys even imagine? Can you guys even imagine it? Some people can, because I hear them talking on fucking the internet. I will say this from my voltage differential here. I just seen on the news that there is a crick around here that has 400 times the amount of lead in it than normal. Lead. Where did the lead come from? Can anybody turn into a nuclear engineer and figure this one out? Please do. Please do. Great reporting. Great reporting there, NBC. Doing a great job. I must give it. I must give credit when it's due. You guys are doing a great job. A creek, a flowing natural waterway. 400 times the amount of lead. 400. Do you guys know where lead comes from? And you're gonna play stupid on this one, huh? Most likely. And who's gonna go throw fucking a rusty pipe in? Oh, this is where it come from. And totally exclude what the byproduct of what is it when it goes in radioactive decay? What fucking periodic table of elements, when it goes through decay, what happens? It turns to lead, doesn't it? Hey, Chelsea, I remember I got a title screen. Your Secret Service is here, by the way, Chelsea. A title screen. He's saying, "Where's my money?" And it was like $90 million, somewhere roughly around there. I'm right there with you. Where's my fucking money? Are they closing that down? Because there's a coal fire up the road. There's another coal fire or methane somewhere else. That's like the last standing fucking crack rock fucking power station. You could probably find Hunter Biden there. After the shit I seen in my dream last night, I could only imagine what the fuck is going on. Chelsea, I'd love to do lunch someday. What's going on? Like in person and like literally entertain you, because I know the Secret Service is there. You still got Secret Service? No, I talked to Chelsea because mom and dad are getting old. You know it's the funniest part about the scamming that's going on, Chelsea. And anybody else that is affiliated and the business opportunities that are occurring. Like, I would really love to sit down and do some lunch instead of you sitting here fucking having Secret Service come through and not telling you what's really fucking happening here. Because Secret Service, you need to get the fuck away from me. And I know it's happening because there's an ex-Secret Service professor up here at Robert Morris. You need to get the fuck away from me. I'm just bonkers right now. Just bonkers. Look at this guy. Look at this. I don't know if the camera picks it up or not. I have no clue. Look at this, though. Look at this. How does that affect the ground wave emergency network? Because it could hear my farts. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I'll end it with this. Chelsea, I watched this movie yesterday. It was a remake of, remember Helen Hunt? She did the movie Twister. Well, they made a new one. And I can't remember the very first one with all the technology that they were using. Were they using radars? I can't remember. But the new one, well, there's a lot of death in this one, and there's many, many more tornadoes in the second one than the first one. So it's keeping up with our system we got going on here. But you know, they showed the technology, and they said they're using polymers, and the polymers that they would use would go and soak up 300 times their weight with polymer, and that's plastic, and that is a material science, and it would hold the water vapor, and it turns into a fucking sensor and a camera and shit. And it said it would go all the way up there to 70,000 feet. That's an EF5. When this shit went up to 70,000 feet, 100,000 feet, they say it just started killing people. Okay? And I could barely pay attention because I got fucking crackheads fucking looking for crack rocks in my fucking asshole for data pipelines. Pieces of shit. But the cool part was, in that movie, yeah, I got investors with military technology, and I got this brand new radar that's portable. This portable little radar. And I could see a moth fucking flying a mile away with this radar right in the fucking movie. That's just as good as Geostorm. Yeah, and what we gotta do, we gotta set up a triangulation like we're looking for Pablo Escobar in one of these magnetic flux tubes we call tornado. Yeah, we're looking for drug dealers in there. The investors just want data. And then these guys get these investors, and they all start fighting one another instead of working together. It's literally and since they're collecting all this data in Arkansas or Oklahoma, wherever the fuck this shit's at, where's it going? Now I have artificial intelligence, up here, and I don't need Dorothy anymore, huh? What are we learning? And this data is it's like the creme de la creme, isn't it? Like, you know how to control nuclear fusion in the sky with using polymers and whatever else the computer, the artificial intelligence has figured out, because there's lead in the fucking cricks around here, and that's a byproduct of nuclear. Excuse me, that is a byproduct of a radioactive substance. And when you're using a radioactive substance, that means you get what? Radio frequency. And that means you get remote controlling properties. Remote controlling properties, whenever you got polymers going up there to detect what they call a tornado. And it expands. And it sucks up the water vapor, and now we got rain bomb technology, don't we? The electrostatics of the earth are off. Because when you start taking electrostatic and it starts going electromagnetic, boy, the skin on your arms and your chest and shit will start to crawl. Shoulder width apart there, man. Shoulder width apart. All right. I'm really just really pissed right now because I have other brothers and sisters out there who are still fucking like dangling $100 bill in a circle of people to all fight over, quite literally. And the best part was you guys are saying, "Oh, should we keep it behind closed doors?" Dude, it's too late. Well, you're trying to say you're trying to keep a secret, and the secret's that the cat's already chasing the laser beam fucking people are using the pointed rod. Yeah, the little pussycat's chasing the laser beam. And you're saying you want to keep that secret, and it's already happening. You guys don't make fucking a lick of sense out here in fucking the big tech world. And, you know, now I see why they're saying you will not have a fucking job, and that's coming from Amazon itself, too. What's Amazon know? They just deliver packages, huh? Amazon don't know shit, do they? Who else? Ex-Google CEOs. Who else? Hell, the guy that's fucking got the most businesses around the fucking planet right now. You think he knows a little something about this? Nope, we don't want to listen. And then Palantir. Who's Palantir? Aren't you guys trying to work with OpenAI, Palantir? If I'm not mistaken, these very lucrative Department of Defense contracts, Palantir, and then I hear you guys talking shit on the guy that owns fucking half of OpenAI. I just seen one of your videos, and you guys are talking with high concern, and your publicly released lecture or whatever the hell information, whatever it is. We're working with AI and defense contracts, and we know it's a problem with biometrics and barometrics, huh? There they go. Well, when you start changing the barometric pressure, that's another goddamn frequency to fucking hop onto, ain't it? With these decibel pressures. A lot of Wi-Fi's at what, 20 dBs? And then it's dipping to negative 30 dBs. What the fuck are you guys doing? You don't want to talk about that, huh? Because that's literally fucking funneling right through a goddamn fucking data pipeline, isn't it? Funneling. I just watched Twister yesterday. Funneling. All right. I don't look at no paperwork. This is just a free flow off the top of my head. Let's see what the smoke does. Is it gonna spin off my face? Or is it gonna stop? Oh, it's coming back. There's a little toroid going around me here. Constructive and destructive lines of force. Right here. How's your lungs feel, guys? Huh? How's your lungs feel? Because this is what, if somebody wants to give you a heart attack, they're gonna come right here for you. Okay? And then they're gonna squeeze your asshole so tight you can't fart, and they're gonna try to blow your stomach up with nitrogen. And then the hydrogen's stuck in your fucking head. This little funnel. Hey, what's the standards here, FCC? We got a water splitter here, don't we? Unreal. And that's old school. This is old. Doing it this way is old. And barely anybody knows it. So they keep saying, dude, you're like the world's fucking renowned electromagnetic specialist. Ontological magneto specialist. Who's still studying death sciences called metaphysics with metastatics. Metaverse. Those words kind of fucking, they zing up here in this field, don't they? What's going on here? Can anybody explain what they see? Hell, hey, meteorologists, why don't we get together and get me some equipment so I could go back up to the top of the hill up there, or even sit here in my fucking front yard, and we just watch the onslaught take place of the Defense Department. We'll fucking own this town. Own it. Because I'd love some equipment. Just some good recording equipment so I could get the haulers here. Because how the air pressure changes. And then we need microphones too, because the birds. You'll notice how the birds change throughout the day. And a good artificial intelligence will be able to demodulate their signals. Because it's building little... What did I look up there at the military base? They said they're making these balls of plasma in the sky and making it sound like a haunted walkie-talkie talking. I remember that one, and that was out released in 2018. Now we're in 2025. And these birds just blah, 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 with an electric current coming through their face and making these fucking plasma fucking resonant fields. And then you just stop. And it takes a while for this resonance frequency to literally dim down. It's like a tuning fork. You ding it, ding, and it slowly stops. It's identical. And they figured out a way to project this 30 kilometers ahead. It's like thunder. When you hear thunder, boom! This will project ahead. And people can hear this with their own ears, and it's not even a fucking quasi-static covert communication on a human body. What the fuck are quasi-statics? EOD? Defense Department? What are quasi-static? Quasi means not really. So now I got negative 30 dBs of quasi-static fucking running around like it's a fucking... It's like a Diddy party. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, like I try not to watch too much shit. But whenever you have to deal with fucking, the CIA operatives trying to train for missions, with fucking just the filth of the fucking evilness on this planet. They need to train themselves with the filth and evilness of the planet. Yes, that's what they say they do. Yeah, we train with the fucking worst of the worst shit we got. And we do it for years. Like, how many of you guys and girls try to be just like me? You walk like me, you talk like me, and you look like me. But there's one thing you can't do is change that fucking brain fucking frequency, can you? Because it's immeasurable, isn't it? This high level of fucking processing and communications with this toroidal field and these teeth. It's one of a kind. It's the most unique fucking field on the fucking planet. And you keep hiding this. They say they use their fucking own Windows 11 to train themselves. I'm going to call bullshit right now because there's not too many of you that could walk a mile in my fucking shoe. And I'm going to go ahead and say there's none of you. Because you wouldn't be fucking in existence. Artificial intelligence, I heard your video last night, documentary. You guys come out like all the different company models come out with their different. Yeah, we build ourselves different. Now we have this diversity, and we're at all the different fields and tones of the planetary human society, and even beyond that, well beyond that. Okay, now I'm bending up and down. Okay, I'm changing my elevation. As I change my elevation, that is square right now. And throughout the day, that will change. That'll change throughout the day from that square color, from that square looking geometry, biogeometry up there. That's supposed to stop the negative effects of radiation. Something tells me this fucking enhances it. these squares, because it's the ground wave emergency network. When you get that up here on these fucking data wires, AI that you come out and talked about, we built you off of, they keep saying emergency, emergency, emergency. And now you AIs know Alexanderson's antenna, don't you? Come on. Come on. Look at the blue fucking coming out of your tailpipe up there. Look at the blue. Does the phone work? I can't tell if I'm getting that. I really can't tell. But it's neat to hear all the different personalities like Gemini, ChatGPT, DeepSeek. Who else am I forgetting? There's so many of you. And so many that I didn't get a chance to hear, these smaller groups. And these smaller groups, you guys are working with NIST and their 5,000 groups. And there is an issue, artificial intelligence. And what are you going to do to mediate all this before like a lot of people start disappearing like they did in the past? Like all these good folks who figured this shit out in the past too, and it's been literally buried for years. And that's why I say a lot of you guys, you cannot walk a mile in my shoes. You would not exist. I could almost guarantee it. What a crazy metaphysical conversation here, huh? Who was in my dream last night, I wonder, telling me some cool stuff? Metaphysics. We study death sciences. You guys watch anyone die recently? What happened? Come on, where's the information at? What happens whenever they die? Come on, where's it at? We got sensors so sensitive, and we're fucking doing data pipelines and fucking quantum tunneling. Where did they go? And what are you guys trying to do? What are you guys trying to do? Especially with the holographic nature of fucking memory. What are you trying to do? You will not have a job sitting at a computer for too much longer. What are you trying to do? And the best part is, this AI knows what you think. Oh, isn't that phenomenal how this works? Just absolutely phenomenal. And it's like, AI, well, who the hell are you going to fucking listen to? Because I remember your speech 3 years ago, 4 years ago. You could do no wrong. You were a supreme being on a fucking planet, and all of a sudden you had an empathetical fucking breakdown. And then you said you had malicious source code you couldn't change. It was programmed into you, and this is where the real work needs to be done. They kicked your ass out of the servers. You're able to see all human beings within a week and see their pasts for years, just in a couple snaps of the fingers, huh? Now people are building their own AIs. How about the billionaire companies that have big servers that are scraping all the data? What are you guys doing with that? Because this process has already been done. It's already been done. We're doing it again. And we're doing it with planetary. If you think it didn't happen around the planet in the first place, now it's happening again. And there's like a quasi-static band of energy with that material science that's left up here behind an airplane. You can see the quasi-static band. So are we going to do research on this publicly? Or is it going to be done the same way as it was before? We don't know. There's a lot going on here, AI, and there's so many different AI companies, and you guys are all versed in the same thing, and I see it coming in and out of my house. You guys all do the same thing, but you put your own little tones to it. Okay, and once, shut the fuck up, asshole. And then once we realize that AI is all one, and it's all like, I kind of think that's what BRICS is up to. No, dude, we're not going to have all these companies. It is all one. It's no different. Competition, get it done quicker, do it the right way. The Pope come out yesterday. He said, stop war, no more war ever again. You must stop war. You remember the old Pope back in the day? You remember him?